this would be maddening if you were on the defense of this team because Dan Quinn has this defense playing fantastic, and yet the offense now, it used to flip. It used to be the offense really good, but the defense is making them have to outscore them. Now the defense looks like they're at a place that they could really be a serious contender, and yet the offense is a mess.
I'm not so sold on this defense.
You're not sold on a defense?
Four
turnovers in consecutive weeks.
Listen, they went against Jeffrey from Toys R Us, man. What the hell are we talking about, man?
This guy crazy.
Are you serious? Like, see, this is
actually Jake Fromm ended up in that game.
Listen, this is classic.
Jake Fromm couldn't complete a damn slant at Georgia.
But what I'm saying is this is classic fool's gold, right? The same thing make you laugh, make you cry. I mean, they went against, they went against the Saints. Who's the Saints quarterback? Nobody, right? We talk about Taysom Hill. That's a running back playing, quarterback. They went against Tyler Heineke, right? And now they go against Jeffrey, and then they'll go against Heineke again. I mean, like, I think they're going to have a reality check. We'll see. I'll see if they're legit. DeAndre Hopkins is not going to be back for Week 17, but this is a team I think that's, setting themselves up potentially to be one and done.
You're not buying. You're not buying what you're seeing.
They put up 21 points against the Giants.
I got to give the defense credit though, because Bart, you played in this league now. You know how hard it is to get turnovers. This team has gotten 4 turnovers in each of the last 3 games. I understand. I know. I heard what you said. I'm just saying.
Last time they went against a decent offense, was Week 12. They gave up 36.
I mean, they also had guys out. Remember, they just are getting healthy again the last couple of weeks.
I understand that, but if this offense can't protect this defense, it's a law of diminishing returns, right? Because they're going to overexpose this defense, right?
No, I'm not saying this defense they're just top notch. I'm saying I love the aspect of it is that they're giving this offense extra possessions, which is huge, and it's huge down the stretch, and it'll be huge in the playoffs if they can do the same thing.
See, but this is the time of the year where you got to tighten everything up, right? It's not about the opponent. It's about making sure you're playing the right way. You got to start peaking. You got to start hitting on all cylinders. You got to start putting complete games, not games as the defense plays well and the offense struggles. It ain't footprints right now. It ain't about carrying each other. Right now, it's about, starting to tighten these screws and plug these holes up. And Dak has to be more efficient. They have to play the right way. These receivers got to complete games. They got to catch balls. Listen, I don't think they're playing like the Green Bay Packers are playing the best right now, right? They're one of the teams that's starting to, you see the team wins.
In the NFC, they are that team that you're looking at saying, boy, they look like they're really in a groove, playing as well as they can with what they've got. In the AFC, would it be the Colts?
Yeah,
right?
the Colts, Carson Wentz scares me. Like this dude.
Yeah, but look what they look like.
They let the Patriots back in the game. That game should have been a blowout. Carson Wentz, bro, you only threw the ball 12 times and you threw a pick. What the hell are you doing? Like in Mac and Cheese, listen, I got to give Mac and Cheese some credit. I know I've been the biggest hater on him, but he showed a lot. And I think that loss by them, the way he came back and scrapped back, really, that was a good loss for them, right? For them to struggle that way.
Said something about them.
It said something, right? It forced him to have to put it in his hands, and he showed that he can come back and make plays to win games.
But it also revealed that the thing that everyone's been saying so far to this point, when it comes to crunch time and they got to score points, who's going to be that guy on the outside to get it done for them? Because they had an opportunity. Bird, he dropped the go route. You've seen the receivers mess up in that game over and over again. So
N'Keal Harry made a big play down there. And, I mean, this dude's been the biggest disappointment in a long time.
But you need that skill position group to make more than one, though, Bart. In the playoffs, you got to make more than one. You need a guy.
It just has to be at the right moment by the way they play, how they're very, very.
Yeah. But it was good to see Mac and Cheese have that growth, and it was good to see
that he got that game out the way. He got that game out the way.
He won't throw that many. He won't have those many turnovers.
No, because he's a guy who learns from his mistakes.
And he doesn't dwell on them either, right? He moves on from them pretty quickly. Keyshawn, JWill Max, presented by Progressive Insurance. Save when you bundle auto, home, motorcycle insurance. Visit Progressive.com. The number is 888-SAY-ESPN, 888-729-3776. For your thoughts on it, what is wrong with the Cowboys? Do you trust them? And do you, what the guys are saying that they have to get on the same page, which is an amazing thing to say about the Cowboys when they looked at some point earlier this season like they were going to be finally going to be that team that they thought they could be. And somewhere Stephen A. Smith is snickering because he predicted this when they got off to the good start.
I'm going to send them some candles.
You think they need to just cleanse the air?
Hell yeah. I'm going to send them
some
candles.
Something about Dallas?
No, they need some sage, man. No candles. They need sage. That's how you cleanse the people, your spirits.
Kyrie to come in with this sage, just wave it around a little bit. Is that
got to make sure you open the windows now. You got to let them spirits out of there.
Whatever it is, like again, as you look at the standings, and this is probably the first time we said this in a long time, we keep trying to anoint the true contenders.
Yeah.
Who would you put, if you had to pick one team and put your money on one team? Is there one team you could really trust? Anybody?
Listen.
In the AFC and NFC?
Both conferences, because that makes this really compelling, because this truly is a year where you feel like almost anyone that's in the playoff hunt can go on a run. Almost anyone.
Two most dangerous teams.
That's a better way to put it. Go.
In the tournament, if they continue to play and get in. And they're eerily the same. Indianapolis Colts and the 49ers.
Oh, I'm glad he brought
those are the two
49ers.
teams.
Bart, don't be spoiling stuff for later on. You stop there right now.
Those are the two teams that absolutely nobody wants to play. And Green Bay is hoping. Yep. Green Bay is praying to God.
They don't meet up with San Fran.
7-pound, 12-ounce baby Jesus. Please do not let us have to play the 49ers, because the way they're built I'm talking about bludgeon you, and they can play on both sides of the ball. When you can run the football and you got a guy like Trent Williams over there that can take your best pass rusher and make him look ordinary, like, you do not want to play those two teams. And those two teams remind us of the ground and pound teams that I was a part of, with better quarterbacks. I want to say better quarterbacks, more experienced quarterbacks that can make enough plays and all they have to make is a couple. When you're able to be physical like that, physicality rules the day. We can talk about,
especially this time of year.
Yeah, we can talk about all these, all these pretty offenses when it's warm, and when it gets cold and that plastic starts to stiffen up, you better be able to have some foundation to you, because you have to be able to. Physicality in the playoffs.
No doubt about that.
Guess what? And I said it last night, and I'm going to touch on it a little later. 49ers is the best team in the NFC West right now.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.